Hey there friends, and welcome back to another video. Today we got some absolutely huge news for Marvel Rivals. If you do enjoy the video and you want to see more Rival videos, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Real quick before we get started, I want to quickly just explain why videos have been taking so long, because all of these videos have been days behind, and I want to apologize about that. I've just been super busy in real life, taking care of some stuff. I've been trying to do what I can to make videos still, being up till like 4 a.m. every night, but I'm still just taking a super long time getting everything done. So I want to apologize about that. This is definitely not the best time for that sort of stuff to be happening. Probably the worst time with this game coming out so soon, but yeah, hopefully that gets better, and I'm gonna be doing everything in my power to make videos. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we got 5 new characters confirmed in the past few days, and we are going to be getting new gameplay with them every single day till launch. We've already gotten 2, we may have gotten 3, and I'll have to add that on if I take too long making this, but let's talk about Squirrel Girl, because that's right, everyone's favorite character, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, is here. Now, since we already got the gameplay, we also have her countdown skin, and this skin is called Urban Hunter, which it looks pretty good. Our next character is Iron Fist. Now, this is not the Danny Rand Iron Fist like you'll see in the TV shows and all of that stuff, but this is actually Lin Lee, a relatively new character. I didn't realize who this was at first until I looked up who he was, because prior to becoming Iron Fist, he was Swordmaster, who I actually did know. I had no clue he became Iron Fist at any point until now, but he essentially has both the power of the Iron Fist plus part of his existing powers from when he was called Swordmaster. Also, his powers are more green and yellow instead of just yellow like Danny's were, which looks pretty cool in game, kind of the mixing of the colors. Now, his design for the game is much different from the comics, and honestly, I don't love it. The comic design honestly looks perfect to me, and I just don't love the color scheme for the game version, and this is the first time I haven't liked a character design. And I will say it's first of 2 for this video, which I'll talk about the other one later, but I'd say that that's a pretty good odds out of 33 characters that I only disliked 2 character designs, so still great job. Anyways, I'm sure we'll be getting the comic design either at launch or later, and I was gonna say hopefully we get the Swordmaster design as well, but we actually got that confirmed because he was on the countdown. And this skin looks great. Pretty much a perfect translation from the comics. Now, moving on from Iron Fist, we have Black Widow. She has been teased a lot, and I've talked about her coming a lot to the game as well, just like with Squirrel Girl, who was also teased a good amount. So no surprise that she's here, but she seems to be using a sniper rifle, which I'm sure everyone is going to love being in this game. In the lore, she was leading the Marvel Knights team against Doom 2099, which I talked about last video, though it seems now like she's back with the Avengers, assuming this trailer does in fact have lore implications, as all of the lore logs seem to take place prior to the actual main game. Now, her design is great, and I love the glowing parts of her design. Who would have guessed I have a bias for the glowing stuff? But she also seems to be the other part of the Hawkeye team up, just like I theorized previously. And based off of the fact that every other character with an MCU skin got one from their latest appearance, if her countdown skin is an MCU one, it'll likely be the black or white suit from the Black Widow film. Next, we have Cloak and Dagger, and I'm so happy they were added, as they were definitely very high on the list of who I wanted. They had been teased, and I just really wanted to see them. But they are not here as 2 characters, but as one singular character. Now, Dagger's design is great, and Cloak is terrifying kinda, because I don't know if you noticed, but he has a giant hole in the center of him. As for their countdown skin design, I'm guessing they just do the classic versions with Cloak's blue and black cloak and the weird cross cut out for Dagger. Now, last for the characters, we have Wolverine. And I don't think it's a surprise for anyone that he's here. He's been teased a lot and he's super popular, but everyone, including myself, is very happy that he is here. Now, his design is the second one total for the game that I don't like. I think it'd be fine as an additional skin, but as the base one, I just don't think it's very good. I wish he had just like the suit as his normal skin. And also, yeah, I'm pretty sure he will be getting his normal suit as his countdown skin, either from the comics or from the Deadpool and Wolverine film version. Now, we did get some news for Marvel Rivals from PlayStation while I was making this video, So first off, yeah, we did get confirmed that we are going to be having adaptive triggers and haptic feedback with the DualSense. Not surprising. I think that it may have already had that in the beta, but I don't know. We also have the exact specs of how the game's gonna run with the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro. We did know previously that it would be enhanced by the PS5 Pro, because if you are on PS5 Pro, you can go to the store and see every enhanced PS5 Pro game, and it actually shows Rivals there. But now we know that the base game on PS5 maintains 60 FPS at 1440p, and it also has an option that will let it run at 120 FPS, which for those of you who really want that, it's there. And the PS5 Pro is going to have 60 FPS and 4K resolutions, which is pretty much perfect, and it will also have 120 FPS mode. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty great playing on PS5 Pro, and it makes me very happy I got the PS5 Pro. There's also some more stuff though from PlayStation, because we have news on the first PS Plus pack, because we are going to be getting those for this game. Similarly to games like Fortnite, where they have a free pack you can get if you own PS Plus, you will be getting a free pack for this game, and it is going to be for Penny Parker, and it is the Venom skin. And it's not just the skin, it's the actual full bundle, and you will not only get the skin, you will also get the MVP screen for this skin, as well as a nameplate and a spray. But we also have another look at the Scarlet Spider skin, which is gonna be exclusive to the PS5, but it looks a lot better now. They've changed a lot of the colors on it. It still does have the web pattern on it, but they've made it to where most of the suit is now red, and the head itself looks a lot better now and much closer to the actual Scarlet Spider pain design, which I'm very happy about. But for those of you not on PlayStation, that's not the best news, as it is going to be exclusive to PS5, and it probably won't ever be available on any other console or PC. Now, let's talk about secrets, because there's a lot of stuff that you definitely missed from all of this stuff. First off, at one point in the launch trailer, we got this shot with a whole bunch of illustrations, and it seems like these are lore related, possibly for the lore pages, because these events shown are all mentioned in the first lore part featured in the beta and the alpha. Now, first starting with the bottom right, we have the Venom versus Adam Warlock fight, Luna Snow freezing the wave that was going to destroy an island, Loki meeting with Hela to make a deal to take over Asgard, and Star-Lord with Groot and Rocket on Clintar. Now, you'll notice I skipped over a few of these, but I'll explain those as well. First, the Winter Soldier bio wasn't available for some reason in the Gamescom build that we got to play, but we do know he was freed from Hydra's control and given a new arm by Captain America and Hawkeye. And you'll see here he has an octopus arm, likely because he was being controlled by Hive. And then once it was removed, he got the arm we see him with in-game, which also explains why it's all octopus-like, as it was likely made to mimic the abilities that he had when he had this arm. Then we have Thor landing somewhere. This is likely him either landing in the desert hellscape where he and Hulk are at in the story, but this could also be him landing on Yggdrasil, which is Asgard's name in this game. I'm not going to explain that here, but then we have a picture of Shuri, and I thought this was Storm at first, but the hair makes me believe that this is 100% Shuri, who has quite a bit happening on the side in the story, helping out T'Challa. Then we have Wanda, which is just her face, so doesn't really do anything. Then we have Wolverine and the other mutants looking at the new Wakanda for some reason, which we haven't seen in the lore yet, but it is in this trailer. And that one on the side, I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like Mysterio though, but don't expect Mysterio or anything. We can't really tell from this what that is. No matter what though, outside of two of these, all of them are brand new illustrations, so I do think they will be featured in the game, either via some sort of collectible or via the lore pages, or maybe they're loading screens or something. I don't know. It also kind of proves what I said before, that Doom is watching everyone, including the gods and the heroes, basically anyone who is a threat to him. Right there, that's a dead Celestial on Clintar, which is also in the lore pages, as a dead Celestial ends up in Hela's domain, Hell, and a symbiote sent by Knull shows up asking for its like undead soul or whatever, because he killed it, but Hela says finders keepers and stuff. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time.